begin this journey, and I'm just going to pin myself now. Perfect. So, as we journey together in this beautiful month of September, change of seasons, whether it's, I'm very bad at that, so let me not attempt it. But it's definitely a change in season from in the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. And as we are going through this change, a lot of things are transitioning, transforming, and we just hold the intention and get into the records. And we'll start off with the opening prayer. So wherever you are, if you can allow yourself to really drop into your heart and take some beautiful, gentle breaths. I will recite a prayer that has been channeled by my beloved friend, teacher, guide, mentor, Victoria, who is on the call as well. And we will journey with this prayer, and we'll explore everywhere we go today. Allow these words to pass through you. I'm aligned and balanced with my divine I am, and all that is pure love, joy, and truth in the presence and awareness of now. My great mind, my great heart, my great being rises and flows within to meet my great soul in all its infinite perfection, in every moment, in every way, in every now. I dwell in the silence of my great heart, the pure potential that I am, of source on earth, of stars and stone. I am the divine blueprint of source of earth as source as heaven, and heaven as source as earth. So be it, so it is. May all creation be blessed. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only the highest vibrations of love and light can be in this place, and all objects in this place for the highest good of all of us who are a part of this cohort. All other energies, please return to source now. Or please be away from our circle now. Thank you. I ask permission from the higher self of all who are a part of this circle, so that we can journey in the collective records today for wisdom, guidance, healing, and joyful exploration. The records are now open. So it looks like we are entering a beautiful rainbow wormhole. So it's a beautiful spiral of rainbow. And as we are moving through this spiral and we go deeper and deeper into the epicenter of this spiral, we are reaching the umbilical cord, or as you know, as we've learned in the Living Sound Light Systems program, the umbilical cord of the cosmos. So with this umbilical cord, everything in the cosmos is connected. It's that one connecting wire or one connecting stream or tunnel. And this is a beautiful spiral of rainbows. There are a few mental patterns and programs that are receiving a deep upgrade. For so long, we've been focusing on a few colors, or a few colors have been focusing on us. And yet, all the rainbow frequencies have always been working with us. For you see, the rainbow is a balance, where no color is one more than the other, and yet all the colors are their different vibrations and shades, bringing in the infinite possibilities in vibrant sound and melodious colors. Ya inarasukutalairaina kaitukanaisa. For that there is no separation between sound and light. Ya inalaraisayana in the silence of our soul, in the silence of our heart. Iyanaya kataru sayanalaya kutara sayanakata. Iyanalaya katairu sayanalaya kataita. As we pass through this spiral, a few storylines are bridging with our umbilical cord, and we are stepping on to some of those storylines to bring in beautiful explorations, joy, attunements, and expansions for ourselves and through ourselves, the collective. Iainura ikata rusayana laya kata itukayana. Ianarasayala. Hayanai kata irakana lai kata suyanuku. And as we travel, we are surrounded by an entourage of beautiful light beings and guardians of the galaxy. Yainara kata, yanaitukara salayanai kataita, yanalayaka. Beautiful Arcturian guides are stepping forward. They can appear to you in the way that is perfect for you to see. Yainalaya Katarasayaka. In this channel, to me anyway, they appear as short, blue, indigo beings with beautiful big eyes, full of love and compassion. Yainarasaya Katailai. Very small mouth, but a smiling mouth. Yainarusaya Nalaya Kataitukana Rasaya Layaka. Almost childlike energy. Yanalaya Rasayaka, with wisdom through the eyes. Yainurusu Yanai Katala Rasayana Kata. Each one of us in this cohort, each one of us in this circle are connected with at least one Arcturian guides. Yainu Rasailaina Katarosu Kaita, or many. Ya Ua Rasailainaka. So the one that is a representation of you, the aspect of you from Arcturus, Yanurusu Yanalaya Kata, is stepping forward and looking at you almost like you are looking at yourself in the mirror. Ionarai tukana sarasi alanaya takaua. Ayanalaya kata. Hello, old friend. Ianura sialaya kata nurusayanaya kata itukasa. We have traveled many lands. Yanurusayanaya kata. Iulurasayanaya kata ituka. Yanurusu yasa. Many secrets have been released. Yanaituraka. Many thoughts have been communicated. Many dreams have been built, and here we are. For we can do many things and go many places, and yet the biggest and the greatest destiny is to be in this here and now, in this beautiful connection, in this heart-centered contact. Ya inarisi alaikutara sayana tukaya yanarasayataka. Deep shifts are occurring in the heart space. Yanalaikata. A solid heart is becoming a liquid heart. Yanarukutai turalayanai kalaya. Yanalaya katai turasayana katai turasa. The heart is a great spiral. Ya inurasayalaikanai tukarasaika. That is the fountain of all wisdom of the cosmos, moving in beautiful vibrations and frequencies that resonate and that connect with all aspects of the cosmos in some octave or another. We may have chosen to experience only one octave, but we still do feel the resonance with our multidimensional octaves in the realms ahead of us and behind us, or on the left of us or on the right of us, or however you see them. Yanurusu Yalaya Kata, as it is not linear. Yanurai Sayanai Katalayaka. You are one tone within the orchestra of the cosmos, and yet you are the whole orchestra. Yanurusayalayana Kata. And so whether you choose to be one sound or all the sounds, You choose to move between sounds, or you choose to be in the here and now in just one. Yanalaya Kata, it's got codes of everything, because infinity is a channel, is the means of transport of the love of the cosmos. Yanaitu Karasa. So infinity is not a destination, infinity is the passage. Connecting with the infinity of the heart. There are so many words, and yet what we want to say is that infinity of your heart is the infinity of your love. The wise, silent love that your heart has for yourself. For your heart loves the whole cosmos as you. That's why it speaks to you. It tells you what it wants. It tells you what it desires. And sometimes we ignore it because we have to go left or right, straight, ahead or backwards, up or down. And yet the best direction that we can get is from the heart. Yes, it can be a drama queen. And yet it's a part of the whole spectrum of emotions and love. It's actually quite easy to follow the heart. And when that is anchored with the wisdom through the eyes, through the one eye in the middle of your crown, Inarasaka, and the eyes below that we know as energy centers in our body, all of them are multidimensional eyes. Inurasaya Kata, that love becomes whole and explosively, amazingly connected to the whole cosmos. All this beautiful wisdom and information coming in from yourself as Arcturian guides. They now form a circle all around us. Individually and collectively, however you see it, because everything exists in multidimensional possibilities. And all paths lead to the heart. Some clearing is happening for all those parts of the heart that have forgotten to connect and become one. Because they wanted a little bit of a break. There can be silence, and yet it can be a connection. Their message is the silent love, the deep, profound, silent love for self, for others, for the whole cosmos, for all the beings. Whether we consider them living or not, they're all life. So, do you love the couch on which you sit? Do you love the phone that you hold? Everything is love. And everything is life. And it is all connected to the eyes in the multidimensional frequencies of your energy centers. And it sits deep within the throne of your heart. Known also as the tiny place of the heart of the heart of the heart of the heart, the infinite tiny dot. The place, the land where there are no shadows. And yet enough shadows to make a rainbow, or make many rainbows. The land where there are no points, there are only curves. Everything is so soft. Inviting you into the seat of your heart, into the tiny place in your heart. The aspect of your Arcturian guide that is representing as this Arcturian guide in front of you is assisting you to sit in this beautiful infinite space of your heart. Yanalaya kata irusayanaka. Take a break. Yanalaya kata. Come back home. Yanai tu rasayanai kata rasa layanaya kata yanasayaka. And all the rainbows come from the heart. That's where it began. Yainu kata rasayaka. When the whole cosmos, when the creation, the primordial essence of creation decided to love, it created a rainbow. And the multi-dimensional spectrums of sound and light as the rainbow of the cosmos became the heart. Ya inurasa kata. For there is no separation between sound and light. There is no separation between sound, light, and heart. Ya narasaya kata itu rasayana. Yanasa. Now, as a frequency, as a vibration, Yana Laya Kata. As a collective vibration, we are now ready to travel into this beautiful star system called Tau Ceti. Ya Inura Sayana Kata Iruka Yana Layaka. In your linear time, you see it as millions of years ago. Ya Narasayaka, and yet it occurs here right now as we speak. Ya Nurusaya Laya Kata Rasayana Kata Itukayasa. Yana Sayana Kata. This is the planet of the great bears. Ya Inayata Layaka, maternal. Yana Layakata, wise. Yanasa, connected. Ya Inurasaya Layakata, Yana Layakata, Lanayataka. So these beautiful bears from Tau Ceti, Ya Inurasa Layakata, welcome you. Yanalaya kata ilaraka. For on the other side of fear or terror is deep love, is safety, is expansion. And within this space, the bears live and they bring you home. Yanarasaya kata. So there is this beautiful storyline that is weaving itself on this fourth planet. Ya Inarasulayana kata of the Tau Ceti system. Ya Narasaya Takalaya kata isa. Yanasaya kata. The beautiful sparkles of light everywhere. Ya Inarasaya kata were an invitation for new beings, different kinds of beings, starships to come in. Yanarasaya Laya kata. Yanasa. Just as we on earth, we in our life, in the here and now, may sometimes be afraid or weary of change. So were the bears. Yanaita Karasalayana Kata. And the change was new diversity of beings coming in on the planet. Yanarasayalaya Kata Irasayana Kata Tuka Yanalaika. The first ones to step on that planet were Arcturians. Ya Inarasayalaya Kata. In the beginning, they did not have a physical form because they didn't want to scare the Tau Cetians. But then slowly they started becoming more evident. Ya Inurasayalaya Kata. And as they became more evident, they started showing sometimes their face, sometimes just a splash of color, sometimes a glitter of beautiful, sparkly love energy and diamond frequencies. And there would be like a burst of diamond codes, and then they would come back. They were just expressing and releasing some new vibrations of love and attunements within the energetic Wi-Fi of the planet. Yanarasayalaya Kata. For the change was to come. Yanaita Karasalayaka. And this change was going to bring new beings on this planet. And these new beings were not more aware. They were on their journey and they would learn much more from the Tau Cetians. Yanarasayaka, but they did not know that. They thought that they were here to teach. Yanai Kata, for the separation between teaching and studying, learning and facilitating is nothing. There is no difference. So what we teach, we learn. Yanalayaka, what we learn, we teach. Yeah, Itu Rasalayanakaita. And that's where the great teachers were born. Yeah, Nia Rasayakata. For all who are in this cohort listening, you are great teachers. Yeah, Inarasalayakata, teachers of love. You learn and you teach. Yeah, Narasayakata. And as we learn and teach, we bring this learning and teaching of new ideas, new thoughts on this beautiful planet we call home on earth. Yainarasalaikata. Yanarasailaikata. So they came to learn and they came to teach. They came to teach new frequencies of communication. Yanarasayalaikata, which were external forms of communication. What dialects to use, what inflections to use, so that the communication is less misunderstood and more understood. Ya inurusolayakata idu karasayanaikata. So Yanasayakata. When it started, it was about the inflections. Yainukata Rasayanayakata. And Tao Setians said, we don't need this. Yanalayakata Idurasa. So these new beings said, you don't know that you need it, but there's nothing that you learn goes for a waste. So we invite you to learn. Yanarasayakata Layakata. And that's when the grand exchange began. And through this exchange, Tao Setians who were struggling with the kidnapping of their children to be taken to other star systems, abductions or galactically illegal abductions were taking place. And this learning of communication from people that they thought that they could learn nothing from assisted them to save their children, and bring through future races, that became wise ones, that brought solid, deep, silent love. For those children held the frequencies for this beautiful, profound, silent love in the whole of the cosmos. And to understand silent love, they needed to have a language. And that's why they learned the language until communication was no longer dependent on words. Their principle was simple. Use words only if necessary, but communicate all the time. And the greatest communication is silence, within and without. All that noise, all that bouncing back and forth of ideas, and should I not do, all those realms, they have a place. There is nothing wrong with them or right about them. They have a place as everything in the cosmos. And the efficient way for the soul is to be in silence. That's where the beautiful rainbows come in. That's where the spirals come in. That's where the balance of the sound, light, and heart, and sound, light, and love come in. In the silent love. For love is silence. And then when it is not enough, it is not expressed in an adequate way, it is then expressed through other forms like geometry. Codes of sound and light. And the deepest, most sacred is silence, the gift of the Tao Setians to the whole galaxy and to the whole cosmos. The great Mother Bear is stepping forward. And she, I'm going to call it a roar because I don't know what the sound of the bear is. So she roars, and it's beautiful and it's loving. When you hear it, it may terrorize you in the beginning because it's a new vibration. And it's just getting used to love, because we can become so afraid of overwhelmingly, explosively, deep, profound love. Yanara, that we feel, that we associate it with the word terror. Yanara itu gurasa, terrifying love. But it doesn't have the charge that we have on our planet. Yanara salaya kata. It is so extraordinarily expansive, magnificent. Yeah, Inurasa. Each of you receiving this love are creating beautiful flower petals and geometric diamond codes. Yeah, Inurasa, double terminator codes. Yana laika tarasa laika nai tukarasa yana kata. Yanai sukai takarasa laika. And very crystallinely unique frequencies. Ya inurasaela kataiturasaika. And each ray of light that refracts within these crystals is the expression of the divine silent love. Ya inarasaika talaika naita. Taking a beautiful deep exhale. There is a spot between the exhale, which is which if it is a bit longer than the inhale, there's a sweet spot where you get that silent love effortlessly. Ya inarasayataka. Allow yourself to take 3 beautiful deep inhales and longer exhales. And observe this beautiful silent love that you might feel. No pressure. It may come on its own, and if it doesn't, it's perfect too. And the last one. You may feel a kind of numbness in the frontal lobe because that's the time when new pathways are regenerated. New supplies, new impulses of love are injected in your neurons. A beautiful blue halo is forming around each of your neurons. Right from the newest part of your brain, the frontal lobe, to all the parts, the back. It's going deep and deep and deep within every neuron and every impulse of that message being passed within the neurons to the base of your spine. You may feel a shift and a tweak of energy at the base of your spine. And Tausetians are very physical in the expression of silent love. Allow yourself some time to experience this silent love at the base of your spine. I'm just going to sip some water. It's so beautiful, all this energy is coming and flowing through the spine of the collective and individually for, everyone who's a part of this. And it's bouncing and coming back in a beautiful torus field. And this torus field has a tinge of magenta and a tinge of blue, the way I see it, but you see it in the colors that are perfect for you. And suddenly birds start flying out. These are the wind birds, these are the fire birds, these are the water birds. They are the elemental birds. Yeah, Rusu, kata rasayana, kata itu rasayana, kata. Before they decided to be in any physical form, they were all forms. So this aspect of you, that is the bird, is coming up. Yeah, in rasala, kata rasayana, kata. So as we interact with the birds, we are saying bye-bye to the beautiful Tausetian kingdom, to the Tausetian bears, and all the love that they have given, the Tausetian children, all the frequencies they hold. And they send so much love to us here and now. For we are the Tausetian children's versions, because we hold that frequency, that sound, that song of love in our heart. Ya rasayana kata laya inata ya kata itu karasayana ita. Yana rasa. Until we meet again. Yana itaka. And a new final splash of beautiful jellyfish-like frequencies. Like it's like a jellyfish, and every part of the jellyfish is diamond codes. So it doesn't need to mean anything to the conscious mind. Your soul knows exactly what it is. Yeah, and this beautiful jellyfish is bouncing through every nerve ending and dancing and bringing in silent, sacred, peaceful love at every nerve ending. The nervous system is receiving a beautiful new blanket of calm. A deep relaxation is waving upon you. It's kind of like the wave is splashing on you. And we are now back in our beautiful cosmic umbilical cord, in this rainbow spiral that is now taking us to our next destination in joyful exploration. Iyanai tu karasa, as the soul fractal essence of Source I Am. We are sacred explorers. Yainaka yatakala ikata, joyful explorers. Yainu kata. Look what I have created. I love it. Yainakata itu karasa. I'm playing in it. It's raining on me. Ya inu rasa ikata ikurasiana kata itu karasa, drenched in this rain of cosmic love. Ya inurusu yukataitu rasa layaka kaita. Yeah, naita. Deep relaxation is dawning upon you. Sayakata. Especially around the vocal cords. Ya inarasayataka. And the base of your spine and the base of your lungs. Yanaita karasa. Your beautiful liver, your beautiful stomach. Yainaita kailuya sayakata. They are drenched in this nectar of sacred love. Ya inurusaka. The rainbow spiral frequencies have a microcosm within every fractal, and that every fractal is a part of every cell in your body, and every cell in your body has these beautiful rainbow spirals dancing. All your cells are happy, like that song, every single cell in my body is happy. And as this very physical experience in the umbilical cord of the cosmos is now completing the rainbow attunements, Yainu Rasai Kata, a song is emerging. Yaina Saya Ya Tu Ya Su. Aye ya ta ya ka ya tu ya sa. Aye ya sa ya la ya kata. Yanasa, so off tune. Yana ya sa ya ta ya ku. Ya si ya tu. some really old chords are just leaving now. It's kind of like when you open an old cave, you just step out and let the hot air and all the gases inside just come out. So some of your cells are releasing all these old energies, old vibrations. Yeah, inaruka, and they're making more and more space for the new rainbow spiral frequencies to step inside these cells and dance. Hiana hiasai atu isu ai 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 tu ai ai ahu ai ai ahu ihu. Ah. And now, because this had come into the group energy, we're not going into the Andromeda galaxy. We are being invited into Andromeda constellation, which is within our galaxy. Yanarasiya Tarasa. Beautiful metallic tones, pearlescent tones of dance, of love, of light are stepping in. They've been separate. They've been away for a while. Yanaika tarasala kiniata kai rusa yanakata yukarasa. Ya inurusu. They speak to the conical trees on our planet. Yanarisi yanarakata. Conical trees in the forest and on the mountains. Iyunurusaya kata. At the tip of silver ferns. Ya inurusa kata ilurukutu yasayaka. Are always bubbles of Arcturian love frequencies. And they also contribute their frequencies of love in the dew drops on the grass. For they have a relationship with the elemental fairies, gnomes, elves on our planet. So when they chose to make a connection with our planet, the first ones they connected with were the elementals of the earth. The loving mothers, grandmothers, brothers, grandfathers, and fathers of the beautiful elemental beings. And that love. The sweetness in your taste buds when you eat something that someone prepares with love for you. It's a very physical essence, and that is also a gift of the Andromeda constellation beings to us. They're one with the cosmic whales. And they are made of stardust. Just as we all, but more so. But more. But more remembrance of the stardust that we are all. They can be a little bit serious. And that's why they love the Pleiadians. Then when they observe the Pleiadians, they see so much love and so much joy. And they say, yes, we are love and we are joy, so we don't need to express it. But, when we observe the Pleiadians being in love and joy, laughing, smiling, it brings us more joy. So there was a time in the Andromeda constellation history that they became such ultimate frequencies of love I am and joy I am that they did not feel the need to smile. It was like a beautiful tapestry of artwork created with different petals but those petals were not coming together in the center because smiling was the heart of everything. Yanarasai kata. When the cells smile, they release a fragrance. Yanarusuyu kutala rasayanai kata. And every cell in every living being, in every aspect of the cosmos does that. So even within the earth, even within your physical body, they say, when your cells smile, they release a scent. This is the lesson, this is the learning they had from somebody they thought they could teach. So the teaching and learning is balancing. They gave the gifts to the rest of the galaxy of being the frequency I am, of love I am, and joy I am. And they learned and picked different ways of expressing it, because we can be silent and sometimes we can express too. So they learned the expression from their little brothers and sisters, from the Pleiades. And so these Andromeda constellation beings are stepping forward and saying, we may be your big brothers and sisters, and we are learning from you as much as you're learning from us. So if you feel any gap, today is a time, now is a time to dissolve it, because we are aspects of you, aren't we? High vibrations, low vibrations, we are all one. You are all aspects of your high and low vibrations, and they're all perfect because they all have a place in creation. Beyond the language of good and bad. And so we are here. We are here to share with you that, when you become the silent love and silent joy that you just learned from Ceti, you can also learn to smile and express it. You can smile for no reason. You can giggle for no reason. You can laugh for no reason. And that is perfect. In fact, that is awesome. It creates awe and divine, magnificent wonder. And we are all for it. They are now birthing some new frequencies. These are like triangle frequencies that look like silver to me. So there's a kind of a shade, multi-dimensional shade, that I can just say silver. It's got many shades, it's got rainbows, but I'll say silver. And these triangles are coming together, like those chips, mad angles. So these are like triangles coming together, and they're all forming a different attunement within the crown area of all of us in this circle. And these are the codes and the seeds of divine expression of silent love. And this divine expression of silent love cannot be hidden. Once you are in love, you can't hide it. And when you can't hide it, the cosmos loves you and it can't hide it too. It doesn't need to be in the silent, unmanifest area anyway. So it just comes through in what you understand in your world as manifestations, abundance, money, golden timelines, rainbow spiral timelines, whatever you want to call it, they all emerge. And we are all for it. They're adding some extra rainbow glitter within our eyes and within the third eye. So there are new extra crystals of sound and light that are coming in, and what they're saying is you'll be able to hear sounds that have been beyond your listening range. So that there is an activation of clairaudience through the third eye, because when you can see extra colors and new color frequencies, it is connected to listening. And because sound and light are no different, we experience them differently because we have separate organs assigned to experience them. But as you become aware of your multidimensionality, that separation of organs becomes non-existent. and you can see sound, you can hear colors, you can taste from any of your senses, and it all becomes one. You don't need one separate channel for it, and within all those channels they are opening new frequencies of clairaudience and clear vision. Yeah, inurasai kata, whether they come to you through different colors, whether they come to you through different visions, and whether they come to you as you seeing a desire of a beautiful timeline you are stepping into. Whether you hear a guidance, whether you hear something funny from the cosmos and it makes your heart giggle, and whether it is the wisest words and phrases ever said and heard, becoming alive within your beingness. These are all new attunements and codes that they are bringing into us with the power of 777. Yeah, Inurasa 7778. Yeah, Elurusa Nayakata. This is some kind of geometry that my conscious mind doesn't understand, but this has something to do with Narasi Liara Kanayataka, the new geometric codes of the Markaba. Narasi Liana Kata Itura Sayana Kata. Narasai Katala. So many codes. So we've done all this cosmic shopping of attunements, of alignments, and we are back, and we didn't have to pay anything, right? So just being here, being present, that was the payment. And so now the Arcturian guides, the Ceti friends, and the Andromeda constellation friends are saying, if you like, now you can go back into your reality, because there are all these superpowers that you can dance with, experience, and bring through your silent love and joy. So we are coming back through the rainbow spiral of the great umbilical cord of the cosmos. Feeling every aspect, every cell, every organ within our body, especially in our thoracic space, in our abdominal space. They've received such a rich attunement, such a rich injection of sound, light, rainbow frequencies, and they're all bursting with love, they're all bursting with happiness. And anything that has happened within this region, any of these organs, they are now remembering their original plan of regenerating, expanding, and being love. Just a few final codes to really sweep in the energy and really bring it all together so that you're fully integrated, and everything in the next few days as it unfolds happens with absolute comfort, ease, and grace. As we come together, a small prayer for the collective. Yani arasalaya kata nurusuyuno kutalaya kata. Ya narasaya kata. May we all sing the same song. Yana larasa kata, and bring our different tone, bring our different vibration and our different joy. Ya inalaya kata, to become a part of this beautiful ensemble, this beautiful multi-dimensional pieces as orchestra of the cosmos. Inurasai kata, and be a part of this great music and great love. And there is only love, there is only joy. Inalaya kata, in all its expressions, and they're all perfect. May every being who is ready to receive this unzip one layer of codes that have stopped them from being in their beautiful, profound, silent love, and release it to the highest self, our source. Everything is one shade happier, one shade more joyful, one shade more brighter, one shade more musical, if it so chooses. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. deep breath, coming back into your beautiful body, physical body. Feeling the air coming through the nose, through the nostrils, wiggling your toes, feeling all the physical sensations of being present in the here and now. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands, cup your eyes, or do whatever you need to do to come back in this space. If you feel you want to stay in this space, in this delicious space, you don't have to do anything at all. You can stay in that space. And if you choose to come, you can switch on your cameras, or you can open your eyes and then come back into the shared space in this beautiful world, external world, that is an expansion and extension of you within. The records are now closed. Amen.